Hello. Now in Material Science and Engineering, Unit 2, Engineering Materials. Classification of engineering material. The engineering material can be classified as follows. First one, metals, which includes iron, aluminium, copper, zinc, lead, and etc. And second one, non-metals, which is includes leather, rubber, plastic, asbestos, carbon, and etc. Metals may be further subdivided as the first one is ferrous metal, which is includes cast iron, wrought iron, and steel, and alloys, which is include silicon steel, high speed steel, spring steel, and etc. And the second one is non-ferrous metal, which is include copper, aluminum, and zincs and alloys. Now, what is the metals? Elements that usually have luster, conduct heat and electricity, and do not break bending are known as metals. Metals are found beneath the earth's surface. In other words, metal are elements that possess malleable and ductile properties and act as a good conductors. The iron group, which includes all types of iron and steels, are called ferrous metals or ferrous iron, whilst the other specified as non-ferrous. Non-metals. Elements that lack metallic property are known as non-metal. The commonly adopted non-metallic material are leather, rubber, asbestos, and plastics. Leather is used for belt drive, as packing or as washers. It is very flexible and will stand considerable wear under suitable condition. The modules of elasticity varies according to load. Second one, rubber is used as packing, belt drive, and as an electric isolator. It has a high bulk module and must have lateral freedom if used as a packing ring. Third one is asbestos is used for lagging round steam pipes and steam boilers. And the fourth one is plastic is a term applied to a large class or modulable organic compounds. They are used for bushing, string wheels, tubes for oil and water, automobiles, tires, etc. Now, engineering material may be also classified as follows. The first one is metal, the second one is alloy, third one is ceramics, and the fourth one is organic polymers. Now the first one is metals. Metal are polycrystalline bodies consisting of a great number of fine crystals differently oriented with respect to one another. These crystals may be of various irregular shapes and in contrast to crystal of regular shape are called crystallized or grains of the metal. Metals in the solid state and to some extent in the liquid state possess high thermal and electric conductivity and a positive temperature coefficient of electrical resistivity. Pure metals are of low strength and in many cases do not possess the required chemical and technological property for some definite purpose. Consequently, they are seldom used in engineering. The majority of the metal used are alloys. Now, second one is alloy. Alloy are produced by melting or sintering two or metals or metal and non-metals together. Alloy possess typical property inherent in the metallic state. The substances that make up the alloy are called its components. Alloy are formed to increase the strength and hardness of the component metals The property of alloy are determined by the percentage of each of its component. Now, ceramic metals. The metal consisting of phase are known as ceramics. These materials are non-metallic solid made of inorganic compounds such as oxides, nitrides, borides, silicates, and carbides. They are fabricated by first shaping the powder with or without the application of pressure into a compact which is subsequently subjected to a high temperature treatment called sintering. Traditional ceramic were made from crude naturally occurring mixture of material having inconsistent purity. These have been used essentially in the manufacturing of pottery, porcelain, cement, and silicate glass. New ceramics possess exceptional electrical, magnetic, chemical, structural, and thermal properties. Such ceramics are now extensively used in the electronic control device, computer, nuclear engineering, and aerospace field. Some of common example of ceramic are silica, soda lime, glass, concrete, cement, ferrites, granites, and etc. Now, organic material. These materials are directly derived from carbon. They usually consist of carbon chemically combined with hydrogen, oxygen, or other non-metallic substance. In many instances, their structure are fairly complex. Common organic materials are plastics and synthetic rubber. These are terms polymer because they formed by polymerization reaction in which relatively simple molecules are chemically combined into massive long chain molecules or three-dimensional structures. Some of common example of organic materials are plastic, PVC, PTFE, polythene fibers, trilene, nylon, cotton, natural and synthetic rubbers, leathers, and etc. Following are the example of composites. First one, ceramics and organic polymers. First one is fiber reinforced plastic. Second one is carbon reinforced rubber. Now the second one, metals and alloy and ceramics. The first one is steel reinforced concrete. The second one is dispersions hardened alloy. Third one is metal and alloy and organic polymers, which is include vinyl coated steel, and the second one is whisker reinforced plastics.